And so I did. I performed the show. I performed it all across the U.S. and I've been done it in London twice.
Mm.
It's streaming on Amazon, and I went on from there because of that. About a year after I had my surgeries, Angelina Jolie came out publicly with the same. She has the same genetic mutation that I do, and she also chose to have a preventive double mastectomy.
Mhm.
And people were just losing their minds. They were saying the most ignorant, cruel things about how could Angelina Jolie, you know cut off her breasts. If she had a risk of brain cancer, would she cut off her head? I mean, as if your breasts are as important as your head. It was just crazy. So I was contacted by somebody at the Huffington Post, and that's when I started more of my writing. I started blogging for Huffington Post. Um, I had a column called "Ask the Mutant,"
Mhm.
and I talked about a lot of these issues there. And I started my own blog, and uh, and then um, and then I wrote a play called First You Jump that was 5 stories. It wasn't specifically about. It wasn't autobiographical in any way, but it was about 5 people who were facing situations in their lives where they had to make a difficult, life-changing decision, not knowing with no way to know in advance if it was the right choice or not.
Wow, that is that
And
is that is great.
we face those decisions all the time. Every time you make one choice, you don't know how your life would have turned out if you'd made the other choice. So we all have those paths that are, those doors that are closed to us. And how do we deal with that? And how do you jump when you don't know if you're going to crash on the rocks below, or if there's going to be a net to catch you, or if you're going to grow wings? Um, so, uh, that play came out in 2015,
Mhm.
and it got very nice reviews, and it sparked a lot of really interesting discussions. And one of the stories was called Geppetto's Funeral, and it was about Pinocchio at midlife, looking back and regretting the decision to become human rather than stay a puppet. He thought, well, maybe I would have been, my his life hadn't turned out so great, and he said, well, maybe things would have been better if I'd never made that choice. Um,
Wow.
and
Mhm. So you